Alright, what's up guys, it's Josh from PrimeTime KC, and before we get in this video, I just want to say 2K was kind of being stupid with Mahomes' age. So if you're seeing Mahomes as being 21 and he's like in year 5 of his career, just know I did fix it and he retired at either 39 or 40. So I mean, his regression did start right, so don't think that had an effect. I made sure to try my best to fix that. Other than that, enjoy the video. What is going on, Primetime KC? It's Josh back again with another video, and today we are not doing a 2K rebuild. Are we doing a challenge? No. Are we doing a career sim? That indeed we are. Today we will be doing the Patrick Mahomes career sim. If you guys have any other career sims you would like to see, could be an NFL player, could be an MLB player, could be a celebrity, put them down below and I will get those in for you. But to start it off, we got to figure out where Patrick Mahomes is going to go, and that will be determined by the draft lottery, sort of. So he could end up with the Pelicans, Grizzlies, or the Magic. Before we go to the draft, I'm wanting to show you Mahomes' attributes, all that, so you can see them for yourselves here. Mahomes is a 77, I want to say. Mid-range shot and three-point shot, I give it a little bit higher because he can throw the ball deep. So I mean, he can shoot it deep, so that's that. Pass accuracy is pretty good. Pass IQ is good because he can pass the ball really good. Pass vision is really good. Defense, I will say he's not going to be good on it. Speed, I kind of went off some of the ratings from Madden, so I don't know if they're completely right, but they're sort of right. If you want to see what his signature is, I got him being a Steph Curry player because, I mean, both MVPs, both took the league by storm. So literally everything's Steph Curry. But then I got go-to dunk packages since, you know, he's Showtime. I got James Harden, LeBron James, and Vince Carter. So it has Mahomes going first, second, third, or fourth. Grizzlies with the first pick take Anthony Edwards, and the Pelicans are up next. Really no hometown hero, Cole Anthony. I mean, he could go to the Spurs or Mavericks, but that's not going to happen. If he goes to the Heat and teams up with Hero, that'd be pretty cool. James Wiseman to the Magic. And now this is where Mahomes is going to fall. I really want him to go to the Heat. I'm not a big fan of those teams, but it looks like he won't be going to the Heat. Mahomes hopefully does not go to the Pistons. I'll feel bad for him. He did not go to the Pistons, so he is kind of falling, so that's not good. With the 6th pick, the Knicks take Jeremiah Robinson Earl, and the Suns, maybe? Who knows? They take Cassius Stanley. All right. Wizards up at 8th. We'll take Jaden McDaniels. If Mahomes gets matched up with Giannis, that'll be a crazy duo. With the 9th pick, the Bucks take Isaac Okoro. The 10th pick, the Thunder are going to be choosing the Theo Maledon, France. T-Wolves select Khalil Whitney. All right, Mahomes is falling quite a bit. We are going to, yeah, they have him going. Okay, so Mahomes has just fell a lot, which is okay. I mean, he fell in the draft, and look what happened. So these teams are going to regret it. LaMelo Ball of the Pelicans. Could Mahomes go to the closest team to Kansas City in the OKC Thunder? And that's what he will do. Mahomes is going to the Oklahoma City Thunder. So we will see you guys then once we get everything set up. All right, now looking at Mahomes' contract. Mahomes is a 77, and looking at his badges, I said I gave him Showtime Hall of Fame. It's his nickname. I'm going to have to give it to him. Also gave him Acrobat, Consistent Finisher, and Contact Finisher. I mean, he's just all that in a bag of chips. Range Extender Gold because, one, the dude can really throw the ball anywhere. Clutch Shooter, he comes up clutch, especially in the playoffs. Difficult shots, he can make any pass. Ice in his veins because he comes up in the moments that are needed. Dimer, he throws dimes. Flashy passer, I mean, he threw the ball left-handed when he's a righty. Needle Threader, he can put the ball anywhere. So yeah, I mean, if you guys have any comments about what you think I should have done, please let me know. And if you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe, and if we can get a like goal of 10, that would be awesome because it helps this video get big, and I want everyone to see what Mahomes' career would be in NBA 2K. But without further ado, let's go into the season. All right, looking at the coach's game plan, they have Mahomes being the 7th man with 25 minutes, so we will not touch that. And yeah, so we're going to sim to the end of the season and see what his stats are looking like. And the Thunder finished 40 and 42. Giannis Antetokounmpo MVP, Anthony Edwards Rookie of the Year, Nikola Vucevic 6th man, Giannis Defensive Player of the Year, Kristaps Porzingis Most Improved, averaging a double-double, and Frank Vogel 61 and 21 with the Lakers. Will he be on all first-team rookie? Yes, that he will indeed. Mahomes is all rookie first team, so that's good to see. And the Thunder did not make it. Before we do that, let's go see how Mahomes did this year. Patrick Mahomes averaged 13.4 points a game with 5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, almost 4, averaging almost a steal a game and a block a game. But some in the playoffs, it is looking like the Lakers and Clippers will see each other in the finals, or not the finals, but somehow the Celtics won. That makes no sense. How is Jaylen Brown the finals MVP? Looking at player progression, Patrick Mahomes actually went up by 4. That's a lot more than what we expected. He is now an 81 overall. Dimer and Needle Threader are gold. Looking at the coach's game plan, Chris Paul, of course, is going to be starting over, Shy is going to be starting over Mahomes. Mahomes only an 81, but is now the 6th man. So maybe he can go for the 6th man of the year award. You will find out at the end of the season. But we're going to send to the trade deadline just to make sure Mahomes doesn't get traded and we don't realize it. So we'll see you guys when we get there. All right, we're close enough to the trade deadline. Thunder are 22-25, and Patrick Mahomes is on the team as an 83 overall, so I mean he's even developing even better. Mahomes is looking like 18 points a game, so he's definitely improved with almost 7 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal a game, and half a block. So I mean, shooting 80% from the free throw line, 43% three-point shooter, and 49 field goal percent. His plus or minus is minus 1.2, so that could be improved, but we're going to spend it in the season. See you guys then. Luka Doncic, MVP, almost averaging a triple-double. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year. Andre Jones, 6th Man of the Year, so no Mahomes. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year, and DeAndre Ayton, Most Improved, with averaging 23 points and almost 16 rebounds. Yeah, I would give him that. And Lloyd Pierce, Coach of the Year. Congrats, Lloyd. Looking at Mahomes' player stats this year, Mahomes averaged 17 points a game with 7 rebounds and almost 5 assists, averaging a steal a game and almost a block a game. Let's see if his plus or minus got a little bit better, and it did not. It actually got worse, minus 2.1. So I mean, he needs to get better. He's probably shooting the ball way too much, but we will see you guys after these playoffs. All right, the Nuggets won. I mean, this is a weird sim, but congrats, Denver. And congrats, Nikola Jokic. Terrence Williamson, a 59 overall. Patrick Mahomes and the team accepts his 2-year team option, so as Darius Baisley and Theo Maledon. So we'll see you guys at player progression. Patrick Mahomes is an 85 overall now with 17 badges. He's an offensive threat, which I mean is completely true. Looking at his badges now, he has 7 shooting badges, and he developed Hot Zone Hunter and Tyler Shooter. Lob City Passer is also new, and defensive pickpocket, because I mean he is averaging a steal a game, but that's still quite a bit. 85 overall. We might be seeing one of the best players of all time to develop. Looking at the roster, Mahomes is still the 6th man, having Shy be an 88 overall, so I'm going to be pretty hard to overcome that this year. So we're going to send to the end of the season and see you guys then. Alright, what do you know? Thunder 39-43. Guess you can call that improvement. I wouldn't. Ben Simmons, MVP, almost averaging a triple-double with almost 2 steals a game. Imani Bates, Rookie of the Year, 22 points a game. Congrats, Imani. Bol Bol, 6th Man of the Year with the Nuggets. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Darius Garland, Most Improved. Coach of the Year, Brett Brown. Congrats, Brett. Once again, the Thunder missed the playoffs, and the Memphis Grizzlies are somehow your NBA champions. Anthony Edwards, not even John Morant, is your Finals MVP. So congrats, Anthony. Team player options, they accepted Patrick Mahomes, and now going down to player progression to see how Mahomes did. Alright, Patrick Mahomes is now an 89 overall, so he is developing very quickly. 21 total badges. Totally forgot to look at Mahomes' stats, so we're going to do that right now. Mahomes averaged almost 20 points a game with 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, and almost a block a game. This is Mahomes' last year on his rookie deal, so we will see what Mahomes is going to get paid after this season. All right, now we're going to send to the trade deadline. Close to the trade deadline, just make sure Mahomes is still on the team. Man, this team did not want me to talk trash on them. If you look at all those wins, this team was like 13-22. So, I mean, they picked it up, but close to the trade deadline, looking at Patrick Mahomes now a 91 overall Mahomes is averaging 21 points a game, almost 22, 8 rebounds, 6.5 assists with 1 steal and a block a game, shooting 88 from the free throw line. And his plus or minus is 1.3. This is by far his best year. And hopefully Mahomes can bring the Thunder into the playoffs for the first time in 4 years? All right, and the Thunder finished 15-32 with Zach Washington, our rookie, getting 17 points a game with 6.5 rebounds and 5 assists. Bowl 6 Man of the Year, not shock. Defensive Player of the Year, Giannis. Most Improved is Isaiah Whitehead. And Coach of the Year is Frank Vogel, finishing 59-23. Looking at All-NBA First Team, Ben Simmons, Cade Cunningham, Anthony Davis, Giannis, and Karl-Anthony Towns. Second Team, Patrick Mahomes. Wow. So Mahomes made his first All-NBA team on the second team, so that'll be interesting. Thunder are the 5th seed, so let's see how that goes. They beat the Pelicans. Wow, impressive. Now they go up against the 1 seed Lakers, and they go down 2-1. They go down 3-2, so we're going to do simcast. And the Thunder are fighting back and forth with the Lakers. Lakers are pulling ahead, and the Lakers have eliminated the Thunder. Looking at that final game, Patrick Mahomes scored 33 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block, shooting 7-11 from the 3. So that's pretty impressive. So we're going to send the rest of the playoffs and see you guys then. They are going to offer him a qualifying offer, but it should be interesting to see what Mahomes gets. Going through free agency, he is restricted, so I don't expect him to not leave. Day 4, Patrick Mahomes is off the board, and Mahomes did indeed sign with the Thunder. 3 years, $114 million. Mahomes signed a player option too, so he will be here until he's 24. Mahomes is in 91 now with 25 badges. Mahomes did average 23 points a game with 8.5 rebounds, almost 7 assists, a steal and a half a game, and a block. So we're actually going to send to the All-Star selection just to see if Mahomes could somehow be an All-Star this year. Moment of truth, does Patrick Mahomes make his first? Yes, he does. Mahomes is a one-time All-Star on Team Karl-Anthony. He's going up against Team Giannis, so of course they're going to win. But since we're already here, might as well look at Mahomes. Mahomes is now a 92 overall, averaging 26 points a game, 8 rebounds, 6.5 assists, a steal and a half, and a block a game. So we're just going to send to the end of the season. See you guys then. Wow, this was not expected. Patrick Mahomes, MVP of the NBA. 24 points a game, 8 rebounds, 6.5 assists, almost 2 steals, a block a game, 50% from the field, 89% free throw shooter, and 44% three-point shooter. Mahomes all NBA first team, so that's crazy to see. They are the first seed. Simulating the round, they do beat the Jazz, kind of scared there. Going up against the Grizzlies, they almost sweep them. And going up against the Pelicans, they almost blew a 3-1 lead. We are not going to hop in. There's no point. You won't see Mahomes. But Mahomes is now a finals champion as well. Also winning finals MVP. This dude won MVP and finals MVP in the same year. Going to player progression to see how Mahomes improved. If he did, be interesting to see what he actually did do, if he developed any new badges. I would say Mahomes is having a pretty successful career. Looking at player progression, Mahomes is in 91 and so is Shai. Looking at the coach's game plan, of course they have the reigning MVP starting over Shai. We're going to go sim to the All-Star selection just to make sure, just to see if Mahomes does get selected again, which I am expecting. All right, looking at the All-Star teams, Patrick Mahomes did make the reserves, almost was a starter, 2-time All-Star now. He's on Team Cade Cunningham. Can't believe Cade Cunningham is a captain before Patrick Mahomes. But since we're at the midway point, let's go ahead and look at Mahomes' stats this year. Mahomes is averaging 27 points a game, almost 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, a block, shooting 90% from the free throw line, 50% from the field goal. His plus or minus 6.3. Yeah, he's having a very good career. Patrick Mahomes, another All-NBA first team, followed by Cade Cunningham, Luka, and Giannis, and James Wiseman. The Thunder are the 6th seed going up against the Denver Nuggets, and the Thunder are actually going to pull that one out, and they will be playing the 7th seed at T-Wolves. So it'll be interesting to see if they can get to the Western Conference Finals. And that they will do, and they will play the 5th seed Trailblazers. So can they beat the Trailblazers? No, they cannot. Go to Simcast. Hopefully the Thunder can win this game. It's not looking good for Thunder, and they do not. They get eliminated, but it was a good run. Jalen Green, Finals MVP. All right, so we forgot to check out how Mahomes did this season. So he did go up one. This Zach Washington pick was actually really good. Mahomes averaged 26, almost 27 points a game, almost 9 rebounds, 7 assists, almost 2 steals, and a block a game. Mahomes had a plus or minus with 5.9 and had his most points this year, so that's good to see. We will send to the All-Star draft, see if Mahomes gets selected for the 3rd year in a row. Hopefully this year it is a starter. Looking at Mahomes' stats this year, he's averaging 26 points, almost 10 rebounds, 6.5 assists. We will see you guys at the end of this year. On second team, that indeed he is. He is with Anthony Edwards, Imani Bates, Zion Williamson, and Nikola Jokic. Thunder all the 1 seed going up against the Pelicans, and they almost sweep them. Going up against the Lakers in the 2nd round, they almost got swept. Can the Thunder come back from a 3-0 deficit? Not do that. That sucks. Okay, wow. Yes, Mahomes did sign a new contract with the Thunder. There is no player option, so at age 27, Mahomes will be done with the Thunder. Looking at player progression, Mahomes is now at 93. He averaged, just to make sure, he averaged 25 points a game, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. This team is doing pretty good. We just need a center. So we're going to send to the All-Star draft. See if Mahomes gets captain or starter. Hopefully, that's the plan. See you guys then. All right. So Mahomes is not a captain, but he is a reserve. Once again, 4-time All-Star Patrick Mahomes as a reserve. I want him to be a starter 1 year. Looking at Mahomes' player stats this year, Mahomes is averaging 25.5 points per game with 10.5 rebounds, almost 7 assists. We'll see how that ends up at the end of the season. Patrick Mahomes is back on All-NBA first team with Mikey Williams, Giannis, Luka, and James Wiseman as the Thunder were the 4th seed going up against the Lakers, who eliminated them last year. And they got revenge on them after the Lakers were up 3-1. Now they're going up against the 1st-seeded Trailblazers. And they've been eliminated in Game 7. Patrick Mahomes is now 94, also forgetting to see how he did last year. Mahomes averaged 23.6 points a game, so close to averaging a double-double. 7 assists, almost 2 steals a game, and a block a game. We'll see you guys at the All-Star draft to see if Mahomes is a starter finally. All right, and the Thunder team's 34-14 at the All-Star draft. Patrick Mahomes is a starter. Finally a starter with Team Luka. But we're going to send him to the end of the season, see what happens. Patrick Mahomes, MVP, once again, averages 25.3 points a game, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, a steal and a half a game, and almost a block a game. This dude is shooting lights out. Mahomes, of course, 1st team, playing the Warriors, and they get eliminated in round 1. What the hell? Player progression, Mahomes stayed at a 94. Shy went up to a 93. Gonna send to the All-Star draft to see if Mahomes can continue his All-Star streak. Mahomes didn't even make the All-Star. That sucks. Mahomes is 95 overall. Let's see. He's averaging 21 points a game, almost 11 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal a game, half a block, 97% free throw shooter. I mean, I think he's starting to go down just a little bit, unless he signed, which he did. Mahomes signed. Mahomes also averaged 21 points a game, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal a game, and almost a block a game. You'll see you guys at the All-Star draft because I don't need to keep showing you the same thing. This team's pretty good, and Mahomes is starter this year on Team Mikey. Thunder 37-13. So we're going to send them to the end of the season and see if the Thunder can keep this up. All right, so the Thunder did not keep it up at all. They actually quite sucked. Patrick Mahomes, 1st team. Mahomes did average 24.3 points a game, 12 rebounds, 8.5 assists, a steal and a half a game, almost a block a game. The Thunder are the 3rd seed now, and they win in the 1st round barely. Took them 7 games going up against the Kings. They get eliminated. Wow. And player progression, Mahomes is a 95 still with 31 badges. All right, this is Mahomes' 10th year or 11th year. We're gonna send to the All-Star draft to see you guys then. All right, and LeBron James Jr. is a captain now, and Mahomes is a starter, 7-time All-Star, so pretty cool to see. 24 points a game with 12.2 rebounds, almost 8 assists, still in half a game, and almost a block a game. His plus or minus is 3.3, so we will see you guys at the end of this season. He did make All-NBA second team, though, so averaging 24.6 points a game, 12 rebounds a game, almost 8 assists, still in a half a game, and almost a block a game. The Thunder are the 5th seed, so the West was pretty stacked this year, and the Thunder get eliminated in the first round. We will see you guys at the end of the season, since technically Mahomes can't even become a reserve, since he already is a reserve. Somehow Patrick Mahomes made All-NBA first team as a bench 6-man. Don't know how, but okay. Averaging 22 points a game, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal and a half a game, and almost a block a game. The Thunder are also the 2 seed. And they've been eliminated. Jesus Christ, this team cannot make it past the first round. Looking at player progression, Mahomes is starting to regress. He's a 94, so still very good. So, thank you, The Reserve, for subscribing. Middle of the video. Kind of made me jump scare. Let's go see how they do. Alright, seeing if Mahomes somehow got drafted in the All-Star game, and Mahomes did not get drafted.
Such a dumbass!
First time in a while. So we're going to send it in the season after we check what he's doing. Mahomes is averaging 21 points a game with almost 12 rebounds, 5.5 assists, a steal a game, and almost a block a game. Plus or minus is 1.2, so I would say he is definitely on the decline. Patrick Mahomes, 6th man of the year. Yeah, I kind of expected that. Patrick Mahomes, All-NBA second team somehow, even though he was 6th man of the year. Not going to question it. Thunder didn't even make the playoffs. First time in a while. Looking at player progression, Mahomes went down 91, or went down 3. Lost a badge. I mean, yeah, this is what we're expecting. He's coming to the end of his career. Let's give it one last run. We are going to jump in just to see if we can see Mahomes in action. One of these playoff games, if they make it. If they don't, we're probably going to jump in the last game just to see how he is playing. Mahomes, 6th man of the year. 20 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal a game, and almost a block a game. Patrick Mahomes somehow made All-NBA first team. The Thunder did make it, and they go down 3-0, so we're going to jump in just to see Mahomes play, hopefully. Thunder win that game pretty close. In game 5, we will not see Mahomes jump in because I screwed up. But yeah, coach's game plan. Shy is an 89, so who drops down quicker is a big question. Mahomes is the 7th man, so he can't even be 6th man of the year this year. So that sucks, but we're going to sim to the end of the season. Hopefully the Thunder do good enough to make the playoffs so that I can see Mahomes play. Alright, it looks like we're not going to see Mahomes play in the playoffs. But we're going to simcast this game and just jump in, and hopefully Mahomes is in it when we jump in. 49 seconds left, just praying Mahomes is in. Alright, and Mahomes with 16 points. Misses the first basket. Mahomes gets fouled. We're gonna get him 2 points, hopefully. Makes the first one. Ice in his veins. Misses the second one, and the Thunder win Mahomes' more than likely last game of his career. Looking at player retirement, Patrick Mahomes retired. Staff retirements. So before we go in to Hall of Fame inductees, hopefully Mahomes made it. Mahomes did have his number retired, so that's good. Looking at league history. Or NBA records, excuse me. Total points, Karl Anthony Towns, number 1 with 41,000. Patrick Mahomes, 37th in all-time scoring with 28,000 points a game, or 28,000 points his career, not a game. For rebounds, Patrick Mahomes also 38 with 12,500. Hall of Fame inductees, Patrick Mahomes averaged almost 22 points a game with almost 10 rebounds, almost a double-double his whole career, which is pretty impressive. But that's going to retire this video, I guess you can say. It's the end of this video, guys. If you guys really did enjoy this video, all I ask is you can hit the like button. Please do not smack your laptop, phone, desktop, tablet, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PS4, you know, just gently tap the like button, and if we could get 10 likes, that'd be awesome. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you could drop down who you want to see in the next career sim, celebrity, baseball player, hockey, football player, please let me know. Other than that, we will see you guys later on the next video. Deuces.